You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Man, oh man, we're talking morning routine today. Are you into morning routines? It's really popular on the internet. A lot of people talk about that stuff. And you should. It's the best time of the day. You can get so much done in the morning, but what do you do with it? Today, I'm going to bring it down to one thing, if you don't mind. I know there's so many things I could do and should do in the morning, but I'm going to try to talk you into that you should only really focus on one thing. And if you do, you'll change everything else because of it. Deal? I promise it's coming. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Life begins when you move, then life gets in the way. What are we going to do? Well, you're a mover and a shaker. You don't care. That's it. When you hang out with me or people in this group, any of one of the tens of thousands of people who listen to this show, the single thing that brings it together is that no matter what happens, you're going to get out of bed and you're going to give it your best shot to go for what you want in your life. You're not going to give up. Now, does that mean you're doing it every day? No, trust me. The most successful movers and shakers in the world have bad days. You can't do it every single day, but what makes you different than anybody else out there is you're going to get up and at least go for it the best you can every single day. And I promise you, if you do that, you'll change everything. How are you? Did that sound okay? I don't go backwards. I don't edit. How are you? My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. By the way, I think I've given up trying to talk slow. I was on a mission there for a couple of weeks. And then I found out a lot of you are listening at twice speed anyway. I don't know how you do that, but I've just given up. It's impossible. I'm a fast talker. So this show is also not only for movers and shakers, but for people who can understand fast talk. Well, I'll try to keep it toned down a little bit for you. By the way, special public service announcement for the summertime. If you would like to change your life completely over the summer, it's time. Let me give you some Scott logic. I learned something a long time ago, that over the summer, people get distracted and they start doing things differently. They start goofing off, going on vacation. They slow down a little bit. And you know what summers are like, right? Hard to get stuff done sometimes in the summer because everybody's out doing other things. And yet while they're out doing other things, they're not watching you. They're not judging you. They're not paying attention to you. They're not giving you extra stuff to do. You can do anything you want. I learned this lesson years and years ago. I learned it in school. We're talking a long time ago. when a classmate of mine, we left school in I forget, was it June, May, something like that? We were done for the summertime, and this person was a little husky. Do they still sell husky pants? I wore husky pants when I was in school for a while. But this person was a little bit husky. And this person went out there, and over the summertime, when the summer stopped, and you didn't have to go to school every single day, they lost weight. They exercised. And 3 months later, when they went back to school, people said, "Well, who are you? What have you been doing? You're in shape now. What happened?" That was me in high school. I was that person. And I figured out that when you weren't requiring things of me, I could require things of me. Something to think about today, huh?
This is going to be an extremely busy month. I have to watch 104 soccer games, follow the pregame, the postgame, yell useless opinions at the TV. It's a lot. So I knew that when it comes to screening for colon cancer, the choice was clear. The Cologuard Plus test. It can be used at home and can only take 15 minutes, so I can do it during halftime and not miss any action. If you are 45 or older and at average risk, ask your healthcare provider about screening for colon cancer with the Cologuard test. You can also request a prescription at Cologuard.com.
Let's talk about your morning routine. There is a lot of talk about using morning rituals on the internet. A lot of talk about that. But what if your mornings were really designed to get more done for you? Now, depending on where you are in your life, sometimes I think a season, because sometimes you're going to do work in the morning and sometimes it's going to be focused on you. But on the internet, it seems like everybody's coming up with a morning routine, and I'm a bit guilty of that because when you put morning routine on a podcast, everybody listens to it. It's one of those things. It's like how to break bad habits. They always listen to it. Time management, they always listen. Productivity, you don't have any idea how much time you can waste on productivity. Just Google it. See how long you're there. But morning routines are important for a reason. And you probably already have one. I bet you have one that really works well for you right now. And if you're a mom and a dad with young kids or somewhere under 18 years old, your mornings are different than mine. I don't have kids around the house. Trust me, my mornings are quiet and different. You'll get there. But you hear a lot of people talking about it. It's a fast-paced world that we live in today. And there are two groups of people when it comes to mornings. They fall into kind of two camps. One is the personal camp, and the other is the productivity camp. Now, if you're older and retired, you probably don't fall into either one of those camps. You're kind of different. If you're younger, you still may be just getting up and going in the morning. But somewhere in between, once you start to adult a little bit, it's going to be personal or productivity, and you're going to want both. Once you remove yourself from the craziness of jumping out of bed into the world, the kids, the whole thing like that, they choose two, but there is a third group. Now, I didn't used to like getting up early. I tend to get up at 6:45 these days. I just naturally wake up at 6:45. I quit morning radio jobs. I was a disc jockey for the early part of my life, about 20 years worth, actually. A lot of radio stuff, a lot of morning shows. And I really hated having to be there by 5 a.m. So I quit. Then I started my own business, and what happened? Got to get more done. Got to get work done. Let's get up in the morning because your productivity just rises in the morning. So I'd get up my desk at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. And what was cool, I got to pound through my list pretty well. I just got to get it done. I tell you what happened. I was being penalized. I was being punished almost. Because what happened, even though I was getting stuff done, I didn't like getting out of bed early. And more importantly, all the fun of the day, it seemed like it would go away because I'd lock myself on my desk at 5 o'clock in the morning and stay there all day. It was crazy. And then I kind of shifted into meditating and reading and then head off to the gym. I did that for a while. I got in better shape. I did. I mentally felt a lot better too. No doubt about that. But my bank accounts was less. I wasn't getting stuff done. My goals were not going around fast enough because it was hard to do it. Then one day, out of pure frustration, I kind of took on a brand new attitude. And I still use it to this day, every single day. It is the guiding principle of my mornings. I'm not perfect at mornings, and I don't care to be. My guiding principle is very simple. Try this tomorrow morning. What's the one thing that you should do tomorrow morning that if you do it, will allow you to live the day you want to live? There may be two or three small things. It could be a couple things. There's no doubt about that. But the one or two things that you could do, the very first thing, you get out of bed, you do whatever you're going to do, and you get awake and you get to the desk or you get to your office or wherever you're doing, and you do that one thing. That's what I do. Within about 5 minutes of walking my office, I do my one thing. Could take me 2 hours to do it, but I'm going to do it within about 5 minutes of getting here. Today, it's the podcast for the week. I didn't ask about what I have to do for work or what's on my to-do list. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have a lot to do with getting a lot done. It's focused in on getting that one thing so I can get the rest of my day taken care of. Because you're going to find if you take care of that one big thing that's kind of gnawing on you and you do it every single day, even if you do one a day, that's 5 days a week, you're taking care of almost all the big decisions of the week. There's not that many issues once you get into the role. Right now, today, you may be pounded a little bit. There may be a lot more to do. God, I can't do just one thing in the morning. That's why I said you could do 2 or 3 if you want to. I'm just saying this, and listen very, very closely. It's going to resonate with you. Here's what I'm saying. Listen closely so you get this. You sit down today at some point and you pick out that one, I'll give you 2 or 3 if you need it, that if you do tomorrow morning, if you get it done the first thing, you have no more worries the rest of the day. Pick one out of the stack. Then make a note that tomorrow morning you're going to do it. When you get out of bed, as soon as you get your eyes clear and you get a cup of coffee, you go take care of that one thing, or 2 or 3. But as soon as you get that done, you get on with your day. And I promise you, mark me. What show was I watching where they always say, mark me? Outlander. That's what it was. Mark me. I promise you, when you get on with the day, that the day is just going to flow by and you're going to have the most important thing taken care of. And by the way, that could be just spending time with your kids or spending time with your spouse. It could be something that simple. Everything else will happen. What about working out, Scott? What am I going to do? Well, if that's the most important thing you need to do today, and that's what's going to take care of everything for the rest of your day and give you the energy you need, then you work out. What if it's finding a way to make more money? Well, that's the most important thing to do today. Then get it done. Then get on with your day and then go to the gym. What's the one thing that will change everything for today? Do that. All right, coming up tomorrow. Big, awesome, motivating missions. Do you have a mission? You got to have a mission, a movement, if you will. We'll talk about that tomorrow. In the meantime, thank you if you're a Daily Boost Premium member. We have lots of you now. If you'd like to be one, go to dailyboostpremium.com. Check out what we're offering. And also we're on Facebook at dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook.